Hello, fire signs. Let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. And it could be about pretty much anything. Love, finances, friendship, trips, whatever comes up. We'll have 4 separate spreads in this reading. The first spread is for all fire signs. It's like a bonus. And then there's going to be a separate spread for every fire sign individually. Timestamps should be in the description box down below. Please share, like, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is for all fire signs. We have the 8 of Wands, clarified by the Star. We have the World. Then we have the Page of Cups, clarified by the 5 of Cups. And we have the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Aquarius on the table. Well, that 5 of Cups, clarifying the Page of Cups right next to the deck. It changes things, actually. Because originally I thought this person just wants to, get something going between the two of you. I think they still do, but this is somebody you most likely already know, right? So the 5 of Pentacles is a card of grief and regret. The Page of Cups, that it's clarifying, it could be a card of an apology. It could also be a card of somebody finally reaching out to you, and perhaps they regret not doing it earlier, right? Yeah, I think you two have history based on that 5 of Cups. So the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is the person you're going to be hearing from, or maybe even seeing, right? It could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody with a lot of Earth in their chart. We start with that 8 of Wands, clarified by the Star. The 8 of Wands is a card of travel, right? It's also a card of communication, or both travel and communication. The World in the middle, it could also be a card of travel, because the World sometimes comes through as some place remote, okay? It could also be a card of an ending, right? But I always interpret the World as a happy end card. Perhaps this person is graduating from college, and they're going to be letting you know, right? This person could be getting out of a relationship or marriage, and they could be now coming your way, right? The Star, clarifying the 8 of Wands, could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, but the Star could also be a card of a wish come true, and it could be a card of healing, all right? So, fire signs, yes. I believe you have history with this King of Pentacles. You'll be hearing from them, and maybe you can take it from there. I think this person is like sincere. If they do have an apology for you, they will be sincere about it. Or if they missed a chance with you at some point in the past, I think they will also be sincere about them regretting not making a move earlier. All right? Cool. Aries, we have the Knight of Swords, clarified by the Devil. We have the 6 of Pentacles, clarified by the Emperor. We have the Ace of Wands, clarified by the 2 of Cups and the Queen of Wands. And we also have the 2 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with maybe an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Capricorn, maybe even a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So here's what's actually going on, Aries, right? You're going to be making a choice. I think you're choosing between 2 people, okay? I think you will be choosing between 2 people. Both of them could be new, or for some of you, you could be choosing between a person from the past, maybe an ex, and a new person. Okay, if you're choosing between old and new in terms of time, you're choosing a new person. Okay, if you're dealing with 2 new people, then unfortunately I don't know whom you're going to be choosing. It's going to be 100% up to you. And I really tried, Aries. I clarified that Ace of Wands twice. All right, we'll get to that Ace of Wands in just a second. All right, so we do have the 2 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right. That is a card of a choice, and I believe this is you making a choice, right? In the middle, we have the 6 of Pentacles, clarified by the Emperor. The 6 of Pentacles could also be a card of a choice, right? Because we do have 3 people in the 6 of Pentacles. I believe you're the person standing up, standing in the middle, and you're choosing between 2 people. The Emperor, clarifying the 6 of Pentacles, that's you, Aries. That's your major arcana card, unless you're dealing with another Aries. But I think that's you who is making that choice. To the left from the 6 of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Swords, clarified by the Devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, or if we want to talk in general terms, in general energies about those two cards, I think this is you deciding to chase somebody out of your life, right? The Knight of Swords is out of all 4 knights, is the one knight that tends to get into fights. And I think this is you getting a little bit upset with somebody, right? And especially if that person from your past. The Devil, clarifying the Knight of Swords, could be a Capricorn you're dealing with, but the Devil could be a card of somebody who is toxic. So perhaps somebody shows up from the past, and they will start exhibiting like very toxic traits, right? Especially if you tell them, you know what, thanks for your text message, thanks for your email, but I'm no longer interested. Then they may do something stupid, and then you'll be like, seriously? Now it's definitely no. Now it's 100% no. Perhaps the person from your past, they may have had some kind of issue in terms of addiction or something like that, right? The Devil could be a card of addiction. And perhaps they will claim that they kicked it to the curb, they no longer have it, but they will very quickly show you that the problem is still there, if that makes sense. So I think to the left, you're either dealing with somebody from the past or you're dealing with one of the new people. And something is very wrong with that person. And you will eventually decide to kick this person out of your life with that Knight of Swords. To the right from the Emperor, clarifying the Six of Pentacles, we have a completely different situation. To the right from it, we have the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Two of Cups and the Queen of Wands. I believe you're the Queen of Wands here, so technically you're in this reading twice as clarifiers. And the Ace of Wands belongs to you, right? You're a fire sign. The Ace of Wands is a fire sign indicator. The Queen of, as you can see, the Queen of Wands is holding up a wand. So that's, I think, exactly the one we see in the Ace of Wands. So this is you giving a green light to another person. Not the person we see in the beginning with the Devil. I think it's somebody else, right? And I clarified that Ace of Wands twice, hoping to see what this other person's zodiac sign is, or at least to get a hint. But we got the Two of Cups and we got you, the Queen of Wands. So that kind of confirms two things with those two cards. First of all, it confirms that yes, this is you making this choice, right? And second of all, yes, there's going to be a new person with the Two of Cups, because there's two people in the Two of Cups. All right, I assume that's you and the new person or newest person. All right, cool. Leo, we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. We also have the Ten of Cups. Then we have the Six of Swords clarified by the Fool, and we have the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Leo, we have two marriage cards, two family cards on the table. Right, two. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. All right. So it has something to do with either an existing family, or maybe a family that's about to be formed, or a family member, right? There's definitely either a celebration or a reunion, or maybe a trip that's coming up. It could be like a spontaneous family vacation, a spontaneous family trip, or a spontaneous family reunion of some sort. Yeah. Or maybe you're all of a sudden invited to go to a wedding, or it could be your wedding that's all of a sudden coming up. We start with the Ace of Wands, the first card that came out. I think it's coming from you, right? You're the one with an initiative. The Ace of Wands is a fire sign indicator. You're a fire sign, unless you are also dealing with a fire sign. It's clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, and it's sitting right next to the Ten of Cups. Yes, so it's in some shape or form, it has something to do with a family, an existing family, or a family that is about to get established. All right, the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a reunion or a celebration, and again, this celebration has something to do with a family, or a family that's about to be established. Right next to the deck we have the Six of Swords clarified by the Fool. The Six of Swords, this card always is good news. This is the good news card, because this is a card of moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters. It's also a card of literally going somewhere, or maybe moving, or maybe you have a family member coming to you, or it's the whole family going somewhere, right? The Fool clarifying it could be an Aries you're dealing, but the Fool is a card of like being spontaneous. It's a card of, for some of you, again, things getting better, right? The Fool could also be interpreted as a card of letting something go, something that was not good for you anymore, right? So it feels like a fun weekend, a fun weekend, whatever is going on. All right, cool. Sagittarius, we have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Three of Pentacles. We have the Page of Cups. We also have the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Taurus or any zodiac sign. Sagittarius, the first thing I thought of was you're going to a Taurus's birthday party. Right? Perhaps over the weekend. We're still kind of wrapping up Taurus's birthday season, and the Hierophant right next to the deck is a Taurus major arcana card. If you're not going to a birthday party, then let's talk about what the Hierophant can be. Right? The Hierophant could be, again, a Taurus. It could be a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. Right? So it could be something religious, it could be something spiritual, it could be something educational. Okay, so that was the last card that came out. This is either the outcome, or this is what this whole thing is all about, or this is where you're going. Alright, the Ace of Swords, the first card that came out with the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. These are definitely new beginning cards. New beginning. Right? The Ace of Swords is a card of a new beginning, and so is the Wheel of Fortune. So if you got a Taurus who is inviting you, it's a new beginning for them because it's their new year starting for them. The Ace of Swords, by the way, it could be a card of yes, and maybe they're deciding to have a birthday party and you're invited. Right? If it's not a Taurus you're dealing with, then it could be still a yes in regards to whatever the Hierophant means in your particular situation. Again, something religious, traditional, marriage related, family related, and it definitely involves multiple people, right? The Ace of Swords is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. In the Three of Pentacles, this is when a group of people get together and do something together. It's a kind of collaboration, cooperation, doing something together. Okay? Yeah, for some of you, perhaps you're being chosen to be promoted, or you're chosen for something else, or something like that. It could be baptizing of a child, by the way, for some of you. Okay, so it's a bit of an important occasion, I guess, with the two major arcana cards being here, and I think you're invited. All right.